They say trouble does not ring a bell, but for the former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, trouble is not just ringing a bell, it is beating a full set of talking drums at his doorstep. You saw the headline, and I know many of you thought, again, is this man not already in Kuje? My people, the matter has gone from financial to criminal very fast. We are receiving confirmed and explosive report this morning, January 12th, 2026, that while Abubakar Malami is struggling to meet his bail conditions for money laundering, a fresh and even more dangerous case has opened up against him. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, raided his country home in Kebbi State and discovered a stockpile of arms and ammunition. Yes, you heard me right. Guns. We are going to take you straight to the details of this raid in Birnin Kebbi. We will explain why the EFCC had to urgently hand over this specific part of the case to the Department of State Services, and we will discuss the terrifying reality Malami is facing right now. Even if he pays his 500 million naira bail today, the DSS is reportedly waiting at the gate of Kuje Prison to pick him up immediately for illegal possession of firearms. If you want to understand how the chief law officer of the country has suddenly become a suspect in an arms investigation, please do me a massive favor and smash that like button right now. It helps us expose these hidden stories. And if you are not yet a subscriber, click that button and turn on the notification bell. You need to be here as we track this high-profile drama. Let's get into the gist of this shocking discovery. You will recall that just last week, a federal high court in Abuja ordered the interim forfeiture of 57 properties linked to Malami and his sons. We are talking about hotels, plazas, and mansions scattered across Abuja, Kano, and Kebbi State. The EFCC has been digging deep into his assets. But during one of their routine searches at his residence in Kebbi State, the detectives found something they were not looking for. They were looking for documents and cash, but they stumbled upon a cache of arms and ammunition. Now, here is the legal twist. The EFCC is empowered to fight financial crimes, money laundering, fraud, and bribery. They do not have the mandate to prosecute cases involving illegal firearms. That is the exclusive territory of the DSS and the police. So, according to a report by the Nation newspaper this morning, the EFCC immediately compiled an inventory of the weapons and handed the case file over to the DSS for a comprehensive probe. This explains the alarm Malami's media aides were raising just a few days ago. Remember we told you that his camp released a statement crying out that the DSS was plotting to rearrest him the moment he steps out of Kuje Correctional Center. They called it a witch hunt and trumped up charges. Well, now the wind has blown and we have seen the fowls romp. The fresh charge they were afraid of is likely connected to these guns found in his house. Sources within the security agencies are saying that the number of arms found was high enough to attract a full DSS investigation. The big question the DSS will be asking him is simple. Oga, you are a lawyer and a senior advocate of Nigeria, SAN. Do you have a license for these weapons? And why do you need so many? If he cannot produce valid licenses for every single firearm found, he could be facing serious criminal charges that carry heavy prison sentences separate from the money laundering case. Currently, Malami is still holed up in Kuje Prison. He was granted bail in the sum of 500 million naira with two sureties who must own property in Maitama or Asokoro. But rumors are flying that he is taking his time to perfect the bail because he knows that the DSS operatives are hovering around the prison precinct. It is a case of frying pan to fire. If he stays in Kuje, he is in custody. If he leaves Kuje, the DSS takes him. I want to pause here and ask you, the viewer, a very critical question. We often hear of politicians having guns for protection, but when does protection become a private armory? Do you think the DSS should parade these recovered weapons on TV so Nigerians can see exactly what was found? Or will this be swept under the carpet because he is a big man? Drop your honest thoughts in the comments below. I really want to know if you think we will ever see those guns. To add salt to the injury, the list of properties the court seized last week is mind-blowing. We are talking about Rehan University, hotels, and filling stations. The government is arguing that these were bought with proceeds of unlawful activities. Malami has denied everything, saying he was a wealthy lawyer before he became a minister. But with this new gun runner angle, public sympathy is fading fast. It is also important to note that the current administration seems to be determined to make a statement with this case. The message being sent to former officials is clear: your immunity has expired. The synergy between the EFCC and the DSS in this matter, where one agency hands over evidence to the other, shows a level of coordination we rarely see. As we watch this unfold, the residents of Kebbi State are in shock. Malami is a powerful figure there, and hearing that his home was raided and guns were found is the talk of the town. We are waiting to see if the DSS will issue an official press statement confirming the rearrest once he steps out of Kuje Prison. If you found this update explosive and you want to see justice served regardless of who is involved, please smash that like button. Let's get this video to 10,000 likes to tell the authorities that we are watching. And if you are not yet a subscriber, please do it now. We will be tracking every move at the Kuje Prison gate and bringing you the update as soon as it happens. Stay safe, stay vigilant, and remember, nobody is above the law.